Hello everyone, TMMgamer here, bringing you episode 2 of my Minecraft survival series. Now, before I get started on any part of the commentary, there are several areas to update you on. As you can see, first and foremost, I have added a few floors to the chateau and I've tarted it out a little bit, so it looks a lot better now than it did before. But perhaps the most important two things are these. I have a farm going, it's only a little one at the moment. It's got cacti, loads of wheat, and it's got a little bit of sugarcane as well, so this is pretty useful. I mean, the wheat especially is useful for this, my ranch. It took me absolutely ages to get this sorted out. I mean, I'll show you the map. Right, oh, hang on. Right, here's the map. You can see where I am now in the centre of the map. I had to go up to the top left-hand corner of where I have explored to find sheep. There were no other sheep in the rest of the entire map. So I don't know where they've gone. They must have been hiding, but it was absolutely ridiculous to hunt. I still haven't found any black or brown or strangely coloured sheep, so that's next on my priority. But I think I'm pretty much done in terms of the ranch now. You know, these little bad boys here, the chickens are producing about an egg every 15 seconds at the moment, so it's actually worked out quite well. You know, getting a nice amount of wool, getting a nice amount of eggs. You know, got a limited supply of milk because of these bad boys hopping around the place, so it's actually quite good. And as you can see, if I get up a little bit higher, you can see that I've, you know, beginning to extend the landmass. I mean, it's a lot bigger than it was when you last saw it. So, because as you can see, if you look at the map, we're on the edge of basically a massive inland bay, and so there's so much room for expansion that we can do here. So, you know, in an ideal world, we'll be able to expand a massive way into this lake, and we'll be able to build quite an impressive city, I think, in the end. So that is my aim at the moment, but all I'm going to be doing for the next few videos is getting this map explored, I think, which is the first and foremost point of this. Building this up as high as it can. I'm going to convert this into a lighthouse. I always think it's good to build a lighthouse as early as you possibly can in Minecraft, because, you know, you never know when you're going to die and lose your map and then spawn at spawn, and you might have built out quite a long way from spawn. So just having a visual cue of the lighthouse is very, very useful, I find. So hopefully that's what will happen next time you see me. But next time you see me, sorry. God, I'm talking gibberish at the moment. But what I'm going to be doing today is going to be doing a little bit more of an explore, I think. So what I'm going to do is just build myself a boat. There we go. I don't need the hoe to be there. So, and we're going to go on a bit of an explore. If I can walk through the door, there we go. Now, I've turned the music down and the game sound down a little bit this video, so I hope the audio quality is a little bit better for you, because when I was listening back to the YouTube version of it, the game sound and especially the music was actually a lot louder than it was when I was sitting here playing the game. So what I'm planning to do this time, I've turned it down quite a long way, so I think you'll still be able to hear it, but it won't be as overpowering as it was before, so hopefully that's a big improvement. And these things, they're disgusting. You know, the Minecraft squid, they're so off-putting, they're awful. So whenever you come sailing over there, you always see about 1,400 of these things under the water. And there you can see a very, very intrepid pig. As I was luring the... Oh, it's not going dark already, is it? Oh, that's awful. Oh no, I'm gonna turn back, go to sleep, and then do it, because it's just a lot better in the daytime. You can see what's going on a lot better. So there we go. Steer back, quick sleep, and then we'll get cracking. But yeah, anyway, like I was saying, that pig back there, he was a very, very intrepid pig who happened to be standing next to the sheep I was trying to lure, and he lured himself all the way from that side of the map right the way down to here, and then gave up for the home straight. Because you can see, like, he's there now. He's like less than a minute away, and he decided to turn that down and end up spending the time on his own in the middle of the ocean, which is an honourable choice, but personally wouldn't be the choice I would have if I was a sheep. Right, the boat's not drifting away. Let's have a kip and we'll get back pretty sharpish. Right, sorry about this. I thought I had a lot more daytime left, but obviously not. So I have the opportunity to sleep now, which is all you need. There we go. And magically, just like that, time has moved forward several hours. If only sleeping was like that in real life, you know, you just lay on the bed, the screen went black, and you woke up 5 hours later and everything was fine. You know, it'd be a lot, a lot easier if that was the case. You know, not dealing with hangovers and getting up late. You just automatically got up at 4 in the morning every time, fully refreshed. Oh no, no boat, don't, don't do it. Yeah, what I always do is knock the boat before I get into it, because then it's already gathered a little bit more speed than it has. So you're going faster than you would be. However, there is a risk doing that, because you can knock it a little bit too far as you do there, and end up having to swim. So. Can I run into one of these? Can I run him over? No, he's too low. Ah! 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 Get away! Oh my god, where's the boat? Where's the boat gone? Oh, I haven't catapulted it towards the shoreline, have I? Alright, let's just pause. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna swim. I'm over halfway. I'm just swimming. This has been an absolutely disastrous start, I'm sorry. I think I've just wasted 8 minutes basically flailing around, sleeping, losing my boat, trying to hit squids and falling out. It's not good enough. I'll get onto it. Trust me. The continuity guy, loads of staff will be fired after this game. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Anyway, hopefully too much time hasn't been wasted by that completely inane attempt by me to whack a squid with a sword. But anyway, we are finally here. We're at land, and as you can see, there's quite a bit of exploring to do in this little chunk. So this will be quite interesting, actually. I have not been here before. I haven't glitched and lost my map and tried to make it look like I haven't been here before to increase the suspense. I have genuinely not been here before, so we will have a whirl. Pretty boring and barren desert at the moment. There's quite a few interesting trees over here. Let's get the map out. I'm going to be heading that way. Alright. So, is there any clay in here? Should be clay in here. Oh yeah, if you didn't know, the likelihood of you finding clay has gone through the roof, because before, like in the old version when I used to play Minecraft quite heavily, clay was a rare item, and as you can see here, I've just found some clay straight away. But after the new update, what they've done is made it a lot more likely for you to get it. So as you can see here, there's just like a quite a healthy amount of clay. So I think that's a good thing, because I think clay bricks look nice, and the likelihood of you finding them was so pathetically low. Last time you just had no hope of getting any sizable structure down in clay, so I think this is a good idea, because it's finally going to let people build clay buildings if they want to, and I think that's a good thing. I've got about 80, yeah, I think 80 clay bricks at the moment, so hopefully with this mother load of clay here, I'll be able to knock it up closer to 100, 120, and I'm thinking of building a town library in clay. I don't know, it just seems to go well, a library in clay, so that's the plan. I think that'll be the next building I build, actually, because it'll be small. Oh god, I'm drowning. Ooh. Let's just dip under the sea. That's the benefit of doing this little bit of exploring in peaceful, just for the time being. So you can't, it's always worth switching it to peaceful when you're underwater, especially when you're just collecting clay, because it's such a pain in the backside having to keep popping up to the surface, and you're only going to be here for like a couple of minutes, so it's not really cheating that much at all. So I always I'm stuck in the current. There we go. I always just quickly dink it to peaceful, not dink it to clay, if I have the opportunity when I'm just foraging. Oh, sheep. Already shorn sheep, so I must have found these before. Why didn't I just come here? Oh, it's a nightmare. It's it's terrible. No, I spent a good 3 hours getting my ranch together, and then I just come here and look at that. Standing right in the middle here like cheeky fetters. Cheeky little sheep. 3 of them mocking me. It's awful. Awful. I also found several wolves not too far away from here, actually, so I don't think I've got anything to bring them over to the dark side with, unfortunately, but we can just continue to explore a little bit. Oh my god, the animals in this are adorable. They're so stupid. They just never learn. You just get pigs and throw themselves off a cliff, and then after about 20 minutes hard work, they will get all the way to the top of the cliff again, and then they'll throw themselves off the cliff for a 3rd time, and it's just, you sit there looking at the pig going, are you high? What drugs are you on? So I think Notch says that any Minecraft animal has to be completely off his head before he's allowed into the game, because they just behave like Complete and utter idiots. It's really, really funny to watch. I mean, if you've just got a couple of minutes and you're wondering what to do, just spend it watching the Minecraft animals and watching them make complete and utter morons of themselves. It's really is quite an interesting way to spend about 2 or 3 minutes. But anyway, let's get my explorer on, get the sword out, just in case I run into any cows that need to be killed. Right, here we go. Oh, this looks like a big forest biome. It's just like the edge of that just did not make any sense at all. That last like 5 seconds. What I was trying to say there is that the edges of the map all seem to be forest. So I seem to have spawned in an area of quite high ocean density. So I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or not. I would much rather prefer to have spawned in an area like this because, as you can see, it's quite flat. So once you've cleared out all the trees, you can spend, you know, a lot less time enlarging land like I'm having to do. Hang on, that looks like there's a building that way. I'm gonna head this way. Anyway, yeah, like I was saying, if I'd spawned in this sort of forest biome, it would have taken a lot less time to get enough flat land to build quite an interesting city. But you know, I think eventually my way will end up ensuring we have quite a cool city to come and see. So there was definitely, yeah, there is. There's a structure this way, I think. So this is interesting. Hopefully, I'll run into a building anytime now. Oh, the suspense is killing me. What is this structure going to be? Am I close? Apparently, I'm on top of it. I'm on top of the structure. Oh, hang on, there's a forest fire over here. How the hell's this started? Whoa, that's random. And that's on fire. Oh, this is definite. This is such a good way to make obsidian. Oh, have I got any buckets on me? No. This is such a good way to make obsidian, because you just put a water source just above it and it'll flow, and all of these lava blocks will be turned into obsidian. But this is not what we're here for. This could actually be what we're here for. Is this the structure? There was definitely a brown dot, and brown dots on the Minecraft maps let you know that there's a structure. So I'm either going insane or the map is playing tricks with me. I don't think I'm going insane. See, no, there is definitely something there. Perhaps it's just that fire. Perhaps it shows fire on the map. Because I can't see any structures. And this is the area where it's pointing to. So, yeah, it must be fire. Wow, that's unusual. Anyway, that is quite a cool thing to find. But I was hoping for some buildings or some mine shafts or something a little bit more interesting. But never mind. Onwards and upwards. Let's just harvest some of these burnt timbers. Poor tree. Look, it wasn't doing anything, was it? It was sitting here, just being a tree, and then suddenly, boom, it's dead. Shocking. Right. Let's go through the lava, that way, to... No, don't walk into the tree, and don't walk into the lava. Please. Steve, the Minecraft guy, is seeming very drunk today. I don't know what's got into him, but... And him and the animals. I think they had a massive party last night. A massive Minecraft-themed party. And Steve and all the animals went and just got completely bladdered. And now they can't even walk in a straight line without throwing themselves off a cliff or staggering into lava. It's not good enough. I don't know, I have to find my union. Right, I don't want to wander off the map here. Yeah, I wandered off the map over there, because you can see just above where I am, basically, the area I explored. I was just exploring, thinking, oh, the map will pick this up. And after about 10 minutes, I suddenly found I wasn't on the map. And, well, it was interesting anyway, to try to find my way back. It was awful, so I don't really want to try that again. So hopefully... That's really weird. I don't know why it's showing that if there's not a structure there. Never mind, I will research and I will get back to you next episode with what that is. Something to look forward to anyway. And there's more clay. Is that clay? Yes, it is. This is clay. See, it's so much easier to find now, and that's it's a really good thing, because you know, the only thing you could realistically build with clay in the older versions of Minecraft was like a little shack. But now there's no reason why you can't get out and build quite substantial fortresses or castles or anything really. Yeah, this is not a good place to do this. I'm gonna get out of the water. mine down like this. There we go. See? Always an easier way to do it. I was making it a lot harder than I needed to do. Right, let's just have a patrol down to the left and then we'll turn along the bottom of the map. Oh, yes. More sheep. Now, I'm going to leave you grey, but I'm going to get this one. I need some wheat. Have I brought any wheat with me? No. Oh, this is awful. Oh, stupid. See, they're on something. Something illegal. I don't trust them. Oh, no. That is a long trek back to drag this multicoloured sheep all the way back to the farm. No, I'm going to leave it. I'll do that some other day. I've remembered where they are on the map anyway, so I will be back. And it is beginning to get dark, and I've lost my boat. And there's more of them. This is where they're all hiding. So they've all just like come to this part of the map, and there's another one up there. Shocking. Well, it's good to know that at least some different coloured sheep live on my map. That's something to, take heed of for the future. And there's another one over there. God, like London buses. Ooh, this is quite imposing. Am I heading the right way? Yes. Yes, I am. Ow. I've just been knocked off the edge by a sheep. A sheep has tried to assassinate me. I don't know what went on at the party, but Steve must have insulted someone. Oh, my days. There's got to be a better way to get up here. Nope. This is the Edmund Hillary way. Go straight for it. Right. No, this is actually... Oh, that was completely pointless. What a... Let's go round. It's a lot easier. It's a lot easier. Oh, I'll jump up that. Right, here we go. The smart man's way to climb a mountain is basically go around it. You know, it's like all these people who go and try and climb Everest. What's the point? Just a nice view. You get a nice view in the Lake District. Don't have to risk your life to go to the Lake District. Well, not very often anyway. Right, let's just keep driving this way. See, this is quite annoying because I've spawned basically on the edge of a huge ocean, and then this part of the map, which is not far away, has got loads of animals. It's really pretty flat. As you can see, this area is actually surprisingly flat. Egg, I'll claim that. And areas like this are always normally very good for resources as well. So I'm a little bit disappointed that I've spawned so far away from the cool stuff. And there's more sheep over there as well. And after I've spent 3 hours trying to find the sheep, for me to find like 20... Oh my, this is ridiculous. Look at them all. And there's a wolf. I heard a wolf. And there's eggs. There's 3 eggs. Wow, they've been getting busy. Oh, we got the third one. There we go. I heard a wolf then. And I don't think I've got anything to lure it. There they are. 2 of them. They're all trapped in the tree. That sheep is trapped in the tree. Wow, that's that makes me feel better. That makes me feel better. See, that sheep got so drunk at the Minecraft party last night, he has now found himself trapped in a tree. And those wolves are just laughing at him because they're in on the joke, you know. Steve is not in on the joke, and he's a bit upset at the moment. And here's another wolf. This one's on his own though. There he is. Hello, Dave. Dave the wolf there. Yeah, I'm gonna leave wolves for a little while because they don't offer too many benefits at the moment. They're quite difficult to keep maintained because they just hurt themselves all the time in pretty stupid ways, falling off cliffs and all sorts. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to get the wolf for a moment, and I'm going to go on a wolf hunt again like I did on the old one because I thought that was quite a fun little trip. Yeah, how long have I done? I think I've been doing this for 20 minutes now, so that's not too bad. What I'm beginning to think of doing is not putting a particular time limit on how long I spend in the Minecraft world. I'll just record an hour, 2 hours, however long I feel like doing at the time, and then split it up into 20-minute segments or 15-minute segments or however long you guys want. Because I think this is one of the better things about Minecraft is you can just dive in whenever you want, and I do not want to walk off the map here. So it's that way. But that is pretty cool. See, this is a pretty cool world. There's plenty of opportunities. So you can do so much stuff with this world. I've been really lucky with the spawns, really. Although, like I've said, I would have slightly preferred to have spawned in a forest biome. You know, this is not bad at all, this. Wow, look at that. I've got to build a house on that someday. Although it'll be an absolute nightmare to get to. Water slide or roller coaster to get to that at some point in the distant future. But see, look, this is such cool scenery, and it's not too far away from my spawn. Well, from my house. I think I spawned on the same island as my house, just a little bit further left. So it's actually not too bad having a sort of central island to you know, to set all your stuff up, because then it's not too far to walk to get to any part of the map. So it's working out really nicely, this. I'm a little bit bamboozled by that structure from earlier, but I will get back to that and have a search again. Right, while I'm still thinking of this, oh, that's so cool. Hang on, I just need to turn the render distance up for this. I think I've got it on short, because I'm playing this on my lap at the moment, and my laptop gets very hot when I'm playing Minecraft, and it burns my legs sometimes, so that's why I've got it on short. But I think it's definitely worth a far render distance just to appreciate this. I mean, this is really, really cool. That's pretty sweet, that. Oh, waterfall as well. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to build something here. This is pretty epic. But yeah, anyway, like I was about to say, ooh, that was lucky. Can I manage that trap? Ouch. What I was gonna say is, I'm off the map. What do you guys want me to, you know, get accomplished in this? Because there's so many possible opportunities. I'm gonna go for a swim. There's so many opportunities and so many different buildings I can make, or minecart systems, or anything really. So what I was looking for you to suggest are just some ideas, you know, anything you fancy. It can be as ambitious or as simple as you like, you know, because I've been out of Minecraft for quite a long time now, so I have, you know, I've fallen behind the updates, and cool things have passed me by. I mean, I tried to keep up as much as possible, but it just wasn't happening. So if there's anything really cool that you want to suggest to me, please just go ahead and do it. You know, I'd be thrilled to give it a try. So, you know, if there's just anything you want to suggest to me, just go for it. And because, you know, like I've said this many times before, and I think I'll continue to say it again as I run into yet more sheep, and multicoloured sheep as well. It's just awful. Yeah, but anyway, like I was saying, if there's anything you want to suggest, just go for it, because I've said this before, and I'll say it again. This is your channel as much as it is mine. You guys are the ones who sit here and watch my stuff week in, week out. I mean, day in, day out, some of you. So if you want to suggest anything to make your viewing experience better, then go for it. And there's even more sheep. I have no idea why my side of the map is so devoid of sheep. And then when you get here, there's millions of the blighters. Millions. Oh, never mind. Right, I'm going to try and scale this slightly more manageable mountain. With the aid of a shovel. See? I don't know why it's so hard to climb Everest. All you need to do is just jump up blocks, flail with a pixelated shovel, and you'll get to the top in no time. God, this scenery is just getting better, isn't it? And I think there's more clay there. So this is looking good. Right, what I'm going to try and do here is climb up this mountain quickly, so it doesn't matter if I take damage, and end the video on the Minecraft sunrise, because that's just an incredibly cheesy thing to do, and it's the best thing I can think of at the moment, and we've done quite a lot of exploring. So, and I think I've spent half an hour on this, so I think half an hour split into two 15-minute episodes, or what I think I'll do this time is upload just a straight half-an-hour episode, and then what I want you guys to comment at the end of this video is, how long do you want these episodes to be? So are you happy with the longer half-an-hour ones, or would you prefer shorter 15-20 minute episodes, like a couple of times a week, or would you prefer one big episode once a week, or how do you want this to go? Because I'm quite flexible. I will do pretty much either or, and this mountain climb has failed, and the sun's already rose, so that was just pointless. But never mind. It was all in the best possible taste, to quote someone that I think most of you would have no idea who it is, and to be honest, I barely know either. So if you know, serious brownie points if you know who that is, but I'm not expecting you to. And we have arrived in another swamp. You know, that's what I've noticed as well. You know, this entire map seems to be made up of forest, swamp, and desert. I can't even remember what desert was called then. But, you know, I haven't got any snowy biomes yet, or, you know, anything really out of the ordinary. It just seems to be a pretty standard world. I mean, the scenery here in the mountain bit is really, really cool. I'll give them that. But it would be nice just to get perhaps a little bit more variety in this corner. But saying that, I have got a large part of the map still to explore, so you never know. We will see how this goes. Guys, just on that possible structure while I'm thinking about it, do mine shafts show up on the map? Because if that was a mine shaft, I'm definitely going back there to explore, because you get so many free tracks, and it's a great opportunity to get diamond and everything. So hopefully, if you guys do know whether that's a structure or just a glitch or just the lava or whatever, it would be very, very useful, because I happen to know the fact that that brown dot just above me is just a bit of cobblestone that I put down as a makeshift bridge in the last episode. So, you know, man-made structures do show up. So I'm a little bit confused at the moment. No, don't fall down. See, this is the problem walking through Minecraft worlds. You often get sudden hidden drops that you just plummet into, and that's the last you've ever seen of. So, got to be a little bit more careful. I'm just going to try and pad out a little bit more of the map. I'm not going to go right to the corner yet, because, as you can see, it's just desert. There's no point me going right to the edge yet. But if I just keep patrolling this way a little bit, I might see something a little interesting in the last couple of minutes. No, it isn't looking hopeful, is it? This, although there is some quite cool floating stuff over there. But you know what, guys, I think I'm going to call this a day. It's been quite an interesting little explore anyway. Found hundreds of sheep, you know, after I'd spent 3 hours and couldn't find a single one earlier. But, you know, I think we've got a large part of the map explored. I nearly said then, that doesn't make sense. But I've nearly got quite a large part of the map explored now. Got the locations of loads of animals down, picked up a bit of sugarcane, you know, red flowers. You know, so it was quite a useful trip. I hope you've enjoyed it. Anyway, guys, if you have, please rate and comment as always, and please leave me some comments, you know, giving me suggestions for buildings, or, you know, episode length. I think episode length is the important one, because I've got an idea to do for my next building. So have a think about buildings. You know, save that comment for the next episode if you're unsure. But for this episode, let me know how long you want them to be, because this one's going to be around half an hour, I think. But if you want them to be quicker, or if you want them to be longer, I can cactus do one. I can do either or. So, you know, I'm entirely flexible. It's entirely up to you guys. So I'm going to leave you in the middle of this seemingly endless desert. And once again, guys, I'd like to thank you all for watching. And as always, guys, have a fantastic day.